Welcome to NEMO Fishing. This is Justin again. I'm on the way to Mark Twain Lake, and this is Route J heading south toward Mark Twain Lake. Take Route J and you can access it by turning west on Oakland Drive and then south on Oakland Road, something like that, Oakland. And that'll plop you off right there in the parking lot. Be careful, don't drive right into the water. But plenty of parking and plenty of access there. Here's the ramp site. Early in the morning. Actually, it wasn't too early in the morning. About 8 o'clock. And I'm on the water. I'm fishing. You can tell the water is low at this time of year. They had let some water out. Fish on! But it was just a small bass. Actually, the largemouth were not biting very well this morning. But Mark Twain Lake gets a lot of boat pressure. You can see a lot of boats in the background there, and that's one thing you will have to wrestle with. One of the benefits of going when the water's low, though, is that you can see the structure that you're going to be fishing most of the time. Check out a lot of rocks, a lot of fallen trees, stumps, wood cover. Most of that is usually underwater, but that's what it looks like the rest of the way underwater as well. So that gives you a good idea as to the structure that you would fish at Mark Twain Lake. Paddling to the next section, we're going to examine a little island where I did the best at. Actually, the NEMO fishing app was saying that the white bass were hitting off of humps and points, so I focused in on this island off of Church Point that's what I call Church Point anyway, and so started fishing there. Overcast conditions for summertime. It was not very hot, 80 or so, pretty comfortable actually. And this is my first white bass of the year. I don't typically target white bass, but I like to catch a few every now and then for fun. Pretty fish. They get a little bit bigger than that, of course. That's a small one. Moving around the southwest portion of the island there. And I get another good bite. This ends up being a freshwater drum, which some people think are a little nasty, and I guess in rivers sometimes they can be a little nasty, but they're actually kind of pretty fish, and they fight really hard. Nice silvery fish with a little purple sheen to it, kind of fun to catch every now and then. Moving around again to the more eastern and northern side of this island, and I'm going to catch my first walleye ever. Man, they are fun to catch. In fact, if I would have known that I was going to catch walleye, I probably would have brought a stringer to keep it, because walleye can be pretty good eating. So I've been told. Actually, I've had some at restaurants. I've never had it wild. If you know how to clean them. They reputedly a little bit bony, but they are beautiful fish, strong fighting fish. But I've never caught one before, and I don't even, I'm used to lipping fish, but if you lip a walleye, you're going to get stapled. So that little lipless crankbait I was fishing was getting all kinds of species. They like that thing. And nice little walleye for my first experience. Look at me, I'm a rookie. I don't even know how to hold it. Oh, you amateur. What a dork. Come back here, boy. But they are indeed beautiful fish. First walleye ever. And I didn't even have to go to Canada to do it. Walleye. That's one of the benefits of Mark Twain Lake is a lot of species there that you're going to experience. Have the potential to catch a lot of species. Anything from catfish to white bass, normal bass, largemouth. If you go up in the creeks, you'll catch smallmouth. drum and walleye, crappie, some fun fishing. You will encounter, be aware, if you go in a kayak or a smaller boat, you will encounter boat traffic, which means waves, lots of waves. And you need to be careful when you're on the water. Don't paddle in front of somebody. One of the benefits of Mark Twain Lake, though, is that on the Mo Fishing app, they will locate for you fish attractors, usually sunken trees in the water that you can approach and fish, and helps you out. Anything to help you out locate fish on big water is beneficial. You want to be courteous, especially if you are a kayak fisherman in big waters with other fishermen from other boats. They're not going to be able to see you as well, especially if you're coming in at nighttime. It's not, but early in the morning or late at night. If you're going to spend a lot of time on big waters like this, you might consider putting lights on your boat or having a big nerdy visible flag, but you want to stay safe. You don't want to be run over. Coming into land, and it was a good fishing experience. I will be coming back to Mark Twain Lake, but I always check the fishing reports from the Mo Fishing app. Happy fishing, y'all. Keep it real.